Hey horror fans, once again it's the Horror Miser Money G, and today we're going to talk about Ouija, the origin of evil. Yeah, I finally saw this film. I missed it when it came out back in last year due to health reasons, and I knew a lot of people enjoyed it. And so I said, I'm finally going to watch this picture, and I saw it, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. Now, of course, Ouija, Origin of Evil is a prequel to the 2014 movie Ouija. Now, unfortunately, Ouija got trashed by the critics, and a lot of people didn't like it. Said it was a typical bad PG-13 horror picture, and I would agree with them with most, but I actually did like it. I'm probably one of the few people that actually did like Ouija, despite the fact it does have the typical silly-ass jump scares and stupid tropes, and really not much gore. But I actually liked its charm. I liked Olivia Cook. I liked her character. I liked her friendship they had. So it did have a little charm in it. So I did like it. So I was looking forward to seeing this picture. So let's talk about Ouija, Origin of Evil. Now the film stars Elizabeth Reeser, Annalise Basso, if I mispronounce it, let me know, and Lulu Wilson. They are a family. Unfortunately, just lost their she lost her husband. And what they do is they perform fake seances to help people move on. They're not scamming them. They just want to be able to help them move on. Eventually, they find a Ouija board, and they think they'll help them even better. Unfortunately, they actually contact a real spirit, and that's when shit happens, and things go from bad to worse. And they have to try to figure out what they have to figure out what they need to do in order to resolve this and get the evil spirit that they summoned out of their house. And that's basically the plot of the movie. Now, I see why people enjoyed this one. It doesn't have the typical tropes. You really do care about the mother. She's Elizabeth Reeser does a good performance. As a matter of fact, all three women do this very good job, especially the child played by Lulu Wilson. I think that's what her name is. She's the youngest one. She's the one that eventually gets possessed by the evil spirit. And you really care for her. I mean, they're a family that wants to do good. She takes advantage of her, supposedly what they think is the spirit that's helping them with the Ouija board. Once they find out that it's not, and they have to battle the evil spirit, and you really feel for these three characters. I think that's one of the reasons why this film does a very good job. And of course, there's no really stupid ass jump scares in this picture. It's very effective horror pictures, especially at the end, where they had to confront their daughter, and they had to make certain sacrifices in order to, well, I won't say that. They basically had to do what they had to do in order to save their daughter. And I really enjoyed this film, and I can see why a lot of people enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it as well. It's a very effective horror picture. Also, Henry Thomas stars in this. He plays Father Tom in the picture as well, so I think everyone else does a good job. Now, keep in mind, the film also does have a tie-in at the end to tie it into this is a prequel. There is a tie-in in there. I won't give that away. There is a tie-in as to the other film. And if you saw the first film, you will notice certain instances, references from the first film they make in this film to tie these two films together. So it was a very good film, and I enjoyed it very much. So on my scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Ouija, Origin of Evil a 7. So Presence Implies, once again, a film that a lot of people didn't like, but I did. They actually correct the mistakes, and we got a good film. So give, let's see, Mike Flanagan and his team. Mike Flanagan, he directed it, and he also wrote it with Jeff Howard. So give them credit, and give Mike Flanagan credit for his directing style. Most of everything takes place in the house, and he did a good job. Like I said, very good, effective horror film. So check it out. So, what did you think of Ouija, Origin of Evil? Did you like it? Did you didn't like it? Was it better than the first one? Did you didn't like it, or you feel as though this is just as bad as the other one? Comment below in the comment section. Let me know so we can have a discussion about Ouija, Origin of Evil. I also want to take this time out and also want to thank Gory B from HorrorAddictsTV for letting me on the live stream when they had a live stream with high school horror. I want to thank her for inviting me. Had a great time. Can't wait to do it again. So I really want to give a shout out to them as well. Oh, so that's the video for today right now. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscription button and also ring that bell. That way you get notified for any new material that I put on the channel. I will also have a update on the last night's episode of The Strain. I'll be putting that up as well. Also, all my social media links will also be in the description below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Money G, and always remember that horror rules.